A fourth dimension roller coaster is a type of steel roller coaster whereby riders are rotated independently of the orientation of the track, generally about a horizontal axis that is perpendicular to the track. The cars do not necessarily need to be fixed to an angle. Hi and hello, it's Mary from G4 Central. This video is going to be on 4D spinning coasters. I was going to make one long video, but as I started doing my research, I then saw that this would need to be multiple parts. Some topics we will cover throughout this mini-series will be the rides that exist that are 4D. Are they even profitable to parks, or are they even driving foot traffic to the parks? And last but not least, does the general public seem to even like these rides? The first part of this series is going to be covering Aerodynamics and S&S Aero's versions of the 4D coaster. So sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Aerodynamics was the first manufacturer to make the 4D coaster. The seats sit on each train are able to move forward and backwards and in a complete 360-degree spin on an axis as the train rides the track. X2 was Aero's prototype for the 4D coaster. With it being the first one, of course it came with lots of problems. There were so many mechanical errors, Six Flags actually ended up suing Aerodynamics.
Come, my friends, behold the thunder of X2. Closing your eyes won't make it go away. You are not in your happy place. Do not resist.
After the whole debacle with X, Aero then went into bankruptcy. They bought S&S and became S&S Aero. The new company opened Aerodynamics in 2006. Aerodynamics has the world's record for the most inversions, not by the inverting of the track. That record is actually held by the Smiler. Aerodynamics has this record by the amount of inversions that can be achieved on the ride by the way the seats are spinning on the train. Aerodynamics is 249 feet tall and it is 78 miles per hour. Aerodynamics has outdone its predecessor X2 by height, length, and speed. The coaster is located at Fuji-Q Highland in Japan. S&S Aero then opened a third installment in 2012 called Dinoconda. Dinoconda is located at China Dinosaur Park. When I was researching this roller coaster, I actually could not find a lot of information on it. It was really hard to even find the commercial so I can make it really fun and interesting. It was just, it was a little tough. But I do have some stats. So this coaster is 226 feet tall and it is 78 miles per hour and it has 3 inversions. After the opening of Dinoconda, S&S introduced their next level 4D coaster dubbed the S&S Free Spin, which is very similar to the Intamin Zack Spin. We will go over that in an upcoming video. The new version of the S&S made the ride more comfortable for guests, and the seats spin completely freely. Also along the tracks, there's magnets that also force inversions as well. The first coaster with the new design debuted in 2015, and it was Batman the Ride at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. Now S&S Worldwide then went on to open another Batman free spin, 4 Joker free spins, and 1 Wonder Woman free spin. The more recent S&S free spins as of 2022 are Toombley at Kings Dominion and John Wick Open Contract in Dubai. So I don't know about you, but I definitely see a common theme. A lot of these, like POV videos or commercials, all the tracks are the exact same track. So I want to dig more into that because I don't know if it has to be that way, but to me, I feel like it's kind of a lazy attempt to just say, oh, we have a new roller coaster, and I'm gonna have a whole nother video around that on, are these coasters actually effective? Alrighty, thank you so much if you made it to the end of the video. This is the end of part 1 of the 40 coaster kind of mini episodes that we will have here. Let us know down below if you've been on any. Do you think it's a good idea for parks to have them? Do you like them? Do you not like them? Let us know. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And bye.